Hello to all my friends out there. How you guys? Okay, so it's day 3 of the diet, and when you are on a low carb diet, it's important to realize if the diet is really working, it's throwing you into the state of ketosis, and so you can feel pretty darn bad. So if I start feeling kind of really bad, I just eat a piece of bread or something like that. So I have Diet Coke. When you're on a low carb diet, you have to drink a lot of liquids. I usually drink water, tea, and Diet Coke. I'm trying to reduce my Diet Coke because caffeine is not your friend as you become older. Okay, I want to mention something. Now, this is important. This is my spices, and I bagged them up. Okay, my son was invaded by spiders, and if you watch my video, I had a fly. I also had a small insect of some sort. I hate insects, so what I did is I went and I got boxes. Let's see if I can find one. And let's see, I haven't captured anything yet. But if there's anything in my house, I want to capture it. Tomorrow when I go to El Cajon City, I will get baits. I will get fly boards and baits. I don't want any flies. I don't want any small bugs. I hate flies. You guys know that. Okay, so now, day 3. It occurred to me that if I mix my tuna with boiled eggs, I'm going to have twice as much tuna on my diet. More than enough tuna to last me the rest of today, and if I don't eat it today, that's okay, I'll just eat it tomorrow. And so, I don't want to make myself sick of eggs because, the 4 days of freedom tomorrow, it seems like the 4 days of freedom end very, very quickly, and the 3 days of dieting is very, very slow. I don't want to lose too much weight because, it's not a good look as you get older. I'm not a kid. I'm 63 years old. That's not young. I know that. I took lots of nursing classes. That is considered an older adult woman. So what I want to do is I want to guard my health. I think that's one of the most important things. Aging doesn't necessarily mean getting sickly. It can happen, but not necessarily. It's two different issues, in my opinion. So I want to keep doing what I've been doing. I used to eat a tuna fish sandwich and a boiled egg every single day of my life for lunch. And then they came out with this thing, don't eat so many eggs, you're going to get high cholesterol. Don't eat too much tuna, it's tainted with mercury. Don't eat too much beef because, the meat is tainted with pesticide. Eggs are tainted with salmonella. Vegetables have been sprayed with tons of pesticide. Okay, knowing that, all of that does help you make better choices. That's important to know. So since I like to eat eggs anyway, I try not to eat eggs or tuna. I like eggs and tuna. So I try not to eat eggs and tuna on the days that are not a diet day, so that my diet food is a little bit likable. So what I did is I rinsed my tuna with water. And so if you make good tuna, life is going to be a whole lot better for you on the low carb diet. So let's see, 5 ounces. These cans are a much better value because you're getting 5 ounces as opposed to I bought these today at 99 cents only. I think I bought them for 70 something cents. Okay, now I want to season my tuna with some chives. Chives are mild onions. And these are really nice. I had to search around. I found them once and then I couldn't find them. And I did finally find them at Ralph's. So I have chives. You can season your tuna with anything you want. Okay, so now, from my grandmother, if my grandmother made it, let me tell you, it was good. There was nothing she did that wasn't good. She was just that way. I was very lucky when it came to my dad and my grandmother, extremely. I think that's where I got my healthy self-esteem. Okay, so now I want to add the mayo little by little because if your mayo is too sloppy, I mean your tuna is too sloppy, it's just going to taste really, really bad. So, you know, I like my tuna. Look at this. I have been making tuna for so many years. That's like perfect. And then, you know, I told you guys a story about my sister-in-law, and when I first married my husband, I said to myself, why does she put so much mustard in the tuna? Well, guess what? Now she's got me doing it, and it tastes good. This looks like about, I know this is over a cup of tuna. So the tuna was about 65 cents and the 2 eggs were 18. Not only that, there's another reason for making this. A very good reason for making this. Is good, that's right. Okay, so I'm on my low carb diet. The last leg is really starvation. Say what you will. It's throwing your body into ketosis. If you're doing it right. Last night, you know, I had a little flour on my nuggets. But basically, it's throwing your body into ketosis. So, okay, which is starvation. And you're losing weight. Of course. Okay, so now, when I went to 99 cents only, I purposely bought these 99 cent cottage cheese. And what is really good on cottage cheese is either tomatoes or apples. And then I purposely bought 2 fat-free halves and halves because that made a very delicious smoothie for me. And let me tell you, I'm very glad I had that smoothie on day 3 of my low-carb diet. I want to encourage you guys to, especially if you're older, if you're an older adult woman, to try and control your weight. Because there's a possibility, a strong possibility, and so you might be saying, well, you can't say that. Well, I'm saying that. There's a strong possibility if you get sick, they're going to give you better health care. So you want to do everything you can to ensure your survival. I've been working a lot at home, so I haven't been walking. But as soon as I get my work done, I was telling my son, I'm doing this thing, you create your reality. And I thought, yeah, that is really, really true. You and no one else create your reality. So I am working on my reality. You know what's real, not what, you know, all you people out there in the world of YouTube may think, because at the end of the day, it's not really about that. It's about if you need some good ideas, you know, I have some, and take what you like and leave the rest. And believe me, after years of doing hair, I have a strong bitch radar. And if you are a bitch and you are dumb enough to get on my channel, believe me, I am going to notice. And probably so are my followers. Doesn't look good, you know. Some women just can't help it, though. What I used to do to them when I was a hairstylist is I wouldn't let them get their hair done by me, because I would know that that was a very counterproductive thing to do, that they were going to cost me money, because the nice ladies don't like it. So, okay, so now my lunch is looking pretty tasty. So I have my eggs, I have my tuna, I have my cottage cheese. This is a very cost-effective meal. And then I have some Diet Coke, I have water, and I have tea. And this is a giant smoothie, a frozen smoothie. And what I do is I let it defrost. And then as the edges defrost, I eat it. So, you know, even though I am on a low-carb diet, one time I did this thing. So, okay, so I'm creating my own reality, right? So who caused me to gain weight and be fat? I did. So I said to myself, well, it would only make sense that perhaps you might suffer a bit taking this weight off. But really, this is not bad, you guys. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.